Where is my hoodie? That's what I would like to know. Alright, so I am using the bag because I got stuff to carry. Let's just secure it down here because I need water. I'm gonna stop by 7-Eleven. 12 miles, we're at 58.7 on the volts, so we're full charge. Gonna start out in power level 1 and we're gonna do our range test. And what I mean by that is we're gonna see where we are 20 miles in. Actually, I don't need to start yet. Let me get up to this 7-Eleven and get some water, and then we're gonna go. Well, I keep saying 7-Eleven, but it's Sunoco right across the street. Have a good day. We are on power level 1. Now let's have some fun. The goal is to do 10 miles. 11 miles up, rather, and 11 miles back. Okay, we are at mile 6. We are going through the city of Sterling. We're on the east side of Sterling. It's getting a little chilly. I'm gonna put on my balaclava. And that's how valuable this pouch is, man. I did have to sacrifice my front turn signals, but considering I'm on a trail, not on the road, that's no big deal. So far, I've seen 3 e-bikes. No, 4 e-bikes, but 3 compacts. Well, 2 compacts and a scooter. I'd say the only thing giving me trouble so far is this thing right here. So I don't know if you've noticed, but at some points I've had to have my thumb sitting up top. And I'm sitting here listening to music, realizing that I did not bring my phone charger. I got all these chargers. I got a charger here, I got a battery in here, and no cable. All right, we're back underway. We're at 6 miles again. Feeling good. Butt's feeling good. Back's feeling good. I did take ibuprofen before I left, so cheating there. I wanted to enjoy the ride and not suffer through it or endure through it. It feels a lot better with the balaclava. I mean, it's not cold, but of course, when you've got the wind going and what have you, it adds to it. So I just went about the last quarter mile or so with my kickstand down, looking more clownish than I already am. I'm thirsty to be free. Got to speak my manifest. All right, we are at mile 9.1 to be somewhere near exact. I don't know where we are on volts. Turnaround is at 11. So we'll turn it off and on and then see what the volts are. All right, we got another compact. Hey, looks like we're all living the E-life, man. I think that's 3 compacts, 1 scooter, and 2 26 inches. E-life, baby. It's a win. Win in my book. Where were these things when I was young? Well, yeah, I mean, I was gonna say, well, we were outside, thinking I'm comparing it to electronics or something. This would have had us outside even more, because we were on our bikes these distances anyway. This is actually turnaround point. We're at 10.9. The plan was to go 11 miles up and 11 miles back. Let's take this hill. We have been going up in elevation the entire time. Hey, what's up? Thank you. So mile 11, which was the original turnaround point, was right at a middle school that was just letting out some extracurricular stuff. So I didn't want to stop there. All right, we're at 11.5 miles. We're going to turn it off and turn it on just to see where we are voltage wise. I'm also going to rest my butt. So 11.5 miles. Okay. Let's go ahead and see where we are voltage wise. Start up. 11 miles, 55 volts. Let's check the seat. The seat has stayed where it should be. 55 volts, 80% or so. Could go a lot farther, but I saw some places to explore. Plus we can do our brake test on the way back. Well, again, not necessary. We'll go up a little bit more. We'll go up a little more because on the way back is going more downhill, if you will. You know, it's, I mean, very slow incline, but over time it counts. All right, so we're reset to 0 miles, 24 miles on the bike. Let's see what happens. Okay. I'm just gonna turn back. Wired. That's a good bike. We just dropped our first battery bar at about 12 miles in. That bike in front of me is probably around $3,000, depending on which model. I couldn't catch it. I just saw the wired. But it's got like 72 volts, either 60 or 72 volts. All right, we're at 12.7. We're gonna go ahead and turn around here. Hey. I guess I should say thank you. You put in a bike, that's for bikes, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Take care.
Yeah,
I've been in power level 1 this entire time. And I've been going somewhere between 10 and 15 miles an hour. I'll see what the average speed is. Well, it says the average speed is 10.1. So I've been just cruising at 10, right? in power level 1. I could have it in power level 2 and 3 and still be going around the same speed, but using a lot more battery. But for the purpose of just riding on this relatively flat terrain, paved road, again, with the speed limit being what it is, 20, and you just want to go for a casual ride, I don't see why you would want to have it in levels 2 or 3. Again, just for casual riding like this, because you can extend your battery and go almost the same speed. I mean, if I go ahead and put it in 2 right now, I have the throttle the same place, so I've gone up a couple miles an hour, but I'm just using that much more battery. I know there's a fascination with top speed and high speed, whatever. In spurts, that's good, but to be doing this, but to be driving top speed for the entire duration of your ride is not practical. I think you'd be concerned about burning out your motor. And of course, if you do that, you're going to burn your battery out that much faster, which is somewhat counterintuitive to why you want to have an e-bike. I think one of the things that bike companies are going to start focusing on is battery capacity, at least for class 3 bikes. What's the use in having a bike that you can go 30, 40 miles an hour and only ride it for 5 miles? Of course, there's a time and a place for everything. All right, we've only got a few minutes left on this SD card, so we're going to do our brake test now. And where are we? 25.4 miles into the journey. I'm going to go ahead and get set up for this brake test and then bring it on back to the car and wrap up this review. So I stopped long after, well after I said I was going to stop, and I just went beyond this little pole, so I'd say that's good. It's got good stopping power, emergency stopping power. We made it. 27.1 miles, 2 hours, 35 minutes, 10.4 mile per hour average speed, and 22.6 miles per hour top speed. Batteries at 49.7 volts. It's just under 50%, man. It's like 50-mile range. All right, let's get her put away.